Hallo, wie die Dinge nicht waren. Im letzten Video haben wir ja rausbekommen, dass Nick ermordet wurde. Von jemandem, den wir nicht kennen. Also noch nicht kennen, weil wir nicht wissen, wer es ist. Eine Person im Dunkeln, ein Schattenmann. Der Schattenmann bringt Leute um. Und bei anderen wurde eingebrochen.
Okay, so, about Dad. Don't tell him what we found. Please. It'll just worry him for no reason.
How are you holding up? After finding out what we found out.
I'm guessing about as well as you. Not great. Let me go calm my father down. I'm pretty sure he's ready to call the National Guard.
Die Nationalwahl.
Hannah, maybe give her a few moments with Joe before you barge in. Also, take a few moments for yourself as well. You used to live here, and now some other guy, Nick, of all people, was living here. With her. Things are different. She's different. You're different.
Ich hoffe, ich bin anders genug.
I'm different. But am I different enough to not fall into old patterns? Keep in mind, Sam, no matter how much you want to, you can never go home again.
Sams imaginärer Freund.
The last time I was here, I was shoving way too many boxes into a trunk that couldn't fit them all.
Doch,
Didn't think I'd see it again. Not looking forward to stepping back inside.
It's fine, Dad. I can handle this.
Someone broke into my daughter's house and you want me to just sit by and wait?
Yes, that is exactly what I want you to do. Don't you have an appointment?
I always have an appointment. The doctor's more often than I'm home. Sam, talk some sense into my daughter here.
baut der da was?
I mean, this is a real crazy day we're having, huh, Joe?
I knew you wouldn't be any help. You always let her walk all over you.
Dad, I love you. And I love that you want to protect me, but please, it'll be okay. Go to your doctor's appointment. The police will be here soon.
I'm just bellyaching. It's your house. Your rules. I'll leave you to it.
Thank you.
Though before I head off, Sam, you tell me if something was going on, right? Anna's brave and she's strong, but she's also stubborn.
Dad, I told you I can take care of myself.
And I'm old enough to know when things ain't right. You tell me now, Sam. You tell me if my little girl is in danger. I can't watch over her anymore, so I need you to keep her safe.
Stop talking about me like I'm not here.
Joe, I don't know.
She's all I have left. Promise me you'll protect her. I need your word.
Wow. Heavy. Joe's really laying on the paternal guilt. I can't promise something like that. I don't know what might happen. He just wants to feel like someone is looking out for her. I can't blame him. And what if I can't keep that promise? Then refuse. All I know is I personally couldn't say no to a desperate father. I still can't hide anything from you.
Sam, don't.
I won't lie, Joe. There is something going on. It could be dangerous, but I'll make sure Anna doesn't get mixed up in it.
All right. I'm trusting you on this.
I'm not some kid. I decide what I get mixed up in.
You can't blame me for looking after you.
I just didn't want you to worry. You're both so patronizing. I'm heading inside. See how bad it is.
Joe
I need
fährt
to get
weg.
in there eventually. But maybe I should look around the property first. It's Bugs. She probably brought it over one time when she came with Nick.
Ein Flugzeug.
It was great to come back from work, sit down, and read until the sun went down.
Ja,
Anna and I spent our nights out here, trying to find all the constellations.
können wir zum Wasser gehen? Mal gucken. Ja, gucken können wir. Zum kleinen Fluss runter. Der Garten. Gartenhütte.
Anna never got rid of this sign. I think the happiest I ever saw Anna was the day she bought this place.
Oh. Gedankenpalast.
I want everyone to know this house is sold. You're mine. I own you now. It might be 200 years before it's paid off, but it's mine.
So, when can I start moving my own stuff in?
After you finish carrying all my stuff in.
Sure, but that means I get to choose which side of the bed I'm sleeping on.
What? No! You're gonna sleep on the side closest to the door.
Why's that?
So if someone breaks in, you can fight them off. And maybe because I like being near the window.
Somehow I feel like it's entirely the second thing and not at all the first.
We can talk about all this after my stuff's inside.
But all your stuff's so heavy.
Which is why I need your help. Don't slack, Sam. This house isn't gonna decorate itself. And I want you to be part of that.
Ach ja. Wie schön. Der Gedankenpalast ist eine interessante Sache. Muss ich ja sagen. Was haben wir hier noch alles für interessante Sachen? Eine Brücke über den Fluss.
I used to follow it down to the shack every other week for fishing Sunday.
Angelsonntag. Angelsonntag. Hier kommen wir nicht weiter. Ach, zu nix Hütte. Zur Angelhütte. Hier kommen wir nicht ran. Also müssen wir den Haupteingang nehmen. Rollstuhlrampe für den Papa. Gucken wir hier nochmal, ob hier noch irgendwas ist, bevor wir reingehen. Okay, nichts weiter.
Shattered glass. This is how whoever it was broke into the house.
Und jetzt wird gleich wieder geloadet. Ja, da hab ich's nicht gesagt. Da sind keine PS5-Ladezeiten, aber es ist auch kein PS5-Spiel, sondern ein PS4-Spiel auf der PS5. Ach hey.
Anna is not well. This time, at least, try to be there for her. Anna? Anna, are you okay? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say no.
Sein alter Ego.
She needs you, buddy. Needs me? I don't even think she knows I'm here. What am I supposed to do? Something. Anything. It's the thought, the effort. Get her a drink. Just show her you're here. I'm not sure how a drink will make her feel better about murders and break-ins. But I guess I've heard worse ideas.
Ich habe schon schlechtere Ideen gehört.
She kept the drinks in the kitchen, in one of the pantries.
Bücher. Anna und Nick. Was ist das für ein Geräusch?
Finally, there.
Das war die Jalousie. Okay, jetzt sind wir in der Küche.
She normally keeps some drinks in the pantry. It's been a while, Sam. Things have changed around here. You feel like looking at old keepsakes? No.
Sam's Stuff. Sachen von ihm sind noch hier. Schränke. Hier wurde gründlich gesucht.
Ah, here's where she keeps the drinks. Her go-to soft drink. She actually likes to drink this stuff straight. Could do. People in film noirs always offer a stiff drink in times like this. Might work. Don't stress about what drink you bring her. It's just
Wir
bringing
nehmen
it that matters.
Softdrink. Hä? Schokoladengetränk. Okay, wir nehmen den.
On the bright side, I don't think it's possible to make her feel worse. You're not helping. Yes, I am. Yes, you are. Thanks.
Was ist denn hier noch alles? Kühlschrank. Notiz. Tut mir leid wegen gestern. Pepperoni Rolls. Tickets. The placeholders. Okay.
And I always wanted to visit France. But life is just too strange for me there.
Das Leben ist zu seltsam, du kennst es doch gar nicht, wenn du noch nie da warst. Das ist da unten.
Who takes the time to have a drink in the middle of a break-in?
Gute Frage, nächste Frage. Mit der Tür können wir nichts machen. Okay, dann gehen wir jetzt zu Anna. Oh. Und geben ihr was zu trinken.
What are you waiting for? Bring it to her already. Lime juice. Still something you like?
That's sweet. I'd assumed you'd already gone to look around and, I don't know, think. This is just so fucked. Nick? My house?
Sam, you should distract her. Get her talking or thinking about anything else.
My stuff, everything is trashed. Is this like the worst coincidence? Or is it related to Nick's death? Did his murderer break into my house? God, I can't help but being pissed at Nick for being dead. It makes no sense. It's all just a lot. I used to feel safe here, and now, sorry, thanks, Sam.
It's all right. A lot has happened in the last few hours.
Sorry, I just kind of lost it for a second there.
Yeah, I mean, careful, Sam. You know you can be indelicate. She needs your support right now.
I mean, it hasn't been an easy week, you know? And I've got the feeling it isn't over yet.
Ist auch noch nicht vorbei, offensichtlich. Alles wird gut. Alles
It's
wird
going to
gut.
be okay.
I'm not as sure as you sound. Nick's dead. My house is trashed.
Well, you did sound a bit hollow.
Du bist wirklich ein bisschen
This
hölzern.
whole thing is a mess. But honestly, it's been a mess for a while. Like, everything was fine, you know? Nick moved in, it was nice, but lately he just closed himself off. He'd been gone most nights. At the bar or the fishing shack. Come home late, refusing to talk about his work. It got unbearable. It was almost like I was living with you all over again.
It doesn't feel good, but she needs to get this off her chest. Don't be too
Yeah.
harsh on her.
Nein.
You're right. I shut you out, and I'm sorry.
The past is the past. None of what's happening now is your fault. I'm just lashing out. It's just having you in the house, it's bringing back a lot of things. We had a good time. So many memories here, both bad and great.
We did have a good time, yeah.
But then came Dad's accident. The mine investigation. Your proposal. I still feel horrible about how it all happened. But you understand why I said no, right?
Ich habe nicht
You
auf
didn't
dich
want a
gehört.
ring. You told me before. I thought it was what you're supposed to do. I thought maybe it'd save us.
That's a nice thought. I feel like you're listening now. And I thank you for that. You know? It ended so abruptly, you and I. I don't think I ever took the time to really process what happened. I wonder if it would have ended the same way with Nick.
Ja,
My
Nick ist tot.
relationship with him was as doomed as my relationship with you. The way Nick closed himself off to me the last few weeks. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I can't bear to live with someone, to truly share my life, to make compromises and all that.
Das war
It
nicht
wasn't
das Ende.
doomed. It's just like every relationship. It requires a lot of work from everyone involved. Whether people are ready to put in the work, well, that's different. I think we weren't. Not really. At least I wasn't. Good to see you realized that.
Maybe. We were younger, different.
2 Jahre
Feels
ist
like a
keine
lifetime's
Ewigkeit.
It doesn't matter anyway now, does it? He's dead, and whatever we had is done. And we're on our own if we're gonna find out who killed him. I'm not backing down from this, no matter what we find. What about you?
Yeah, I mean,
Natürlich.
I want to know who killed Nick as much as you do.
Let's get the asshole who did this behind bars. It's the only thing we can do for Nick
Das
now.
Arschloch. Ha.
Just keep bouncing back from terrified to angry.
That is very understandable.
Can you take a look upstairs? I still need a moment. Let me make sure I'm done crying and all that.
Take your time. I'll tell you if anything's wrong.
Thanks, Sam.
Tagebuch aktualisiert. Was steht denn? Zieh dich oben um. Können wir hier noch was machen? Räumen wir doch hier erstmal ein bisschen auf. Ist natürlich
This
völlig
feels like the only part of the house I recognize. Whatever punk broke in here wrecked it.
okay. Und da hält ein bisschen auf.
There.
So. Können wir sonst was machen? Wo wir nach oben gehen?
Anna would pace around the house for hours, then sit down and write her articles in one go.
Gedankenpalast. Ja, noch ein Gedankenpalast. Das ist interessant. Irgendwie.
Sam, what are you doing? I called for dinner like a dozen times. It's gonna get cold. I am not your mom, you know. Working on an article is no reason to ignore basic politeness, Sam.
Der hört gar nicht
Fine.
zu.
You can eat your dinner cold for all I care. I'm done waiting for you.
Tja.
Anna has to be helping her dad out with these. I'm not sure it's enough. Anna has to be helping
Na.
her dad out with these.
Das hatten wir doch eben, das war
I'm
der
sure it's
Toaster.
enough. Anna always wanted to take me to concerts. They were just never my thing. Cheesy
Noch ein
action
Toaster.
movies, dark thrillers, and human rights. The
Annas
melting pot of
Schmelztiegel.
Anna.
Ja. Haben wir hier noch was? Jetzt gehen wir nach oben.
I remember taking this photo. Seeing it like this. Not what Anna needed.
Ups.
The door is closed. Huh. She never used to lock it.
Fangen wir mit dem Bad an. Alles. Oh Gott, ist das mies.
As if her week wasn't bad enough already. I should erase it. But
What's
then the
your
police
back?
wouldn't get the burglar's handwriting. Why is it so dark in here?
Warum ist es hier drin so dunkel? Aber ist doch gar nicht dunkel. Ist doch hell. Oh Gott, oh Gott, oh Gott. Alles im Arsch. Die Tür kann man nicht öffnen.
This room feels so different now. It felt like mine once, but it never was.
Laptop. Hm.
Is someone downloading something off Nick's laptop?
Stopp das doch einfach. Oh. Der Einbrecher ist noch drin. Holy shit. Aua.
Sam! Sam! Who was that? Sam! Are you okay?
I think whoever trashed your house just trashed me.
Can you stand?
Yeah. The headache isn't as bad as the one I had this morning.
I couldn't get a good look at them. They just sprinted out of the house, and I heard some weird, loud engine drive off.
Well, whoever it was, they were dumping data off Nick's computer. I must have interrupted them.
There's no trace of whatever he took. So what do we even do now?
Nix
We need to
Geheimnis.
figure out what Nick is hiding. Did he ever let anything slip? And I mean anything. Did he talk about what he was working on? Anything about him or his activities seem out of the ordinary lately?
No. No, I don't think so. I don't... Actually, over the last few months, remember I mentioned Nick has been going out a lot to that old fishing shack his family owns.
I know the one. I went there with Nick and Bug a few times.
He went mostly in the evenings. Most nights, really. Said he was night fishing.
Nachtammeln.
But if that's where he went to keep his secrets away from you,
It'd be worth taking a look.
Your father called. Said there'd been a break-in?
couldn't they have gotten here 2 minutes ago? They'll arrest me if they found Dennis's body.
You go out the back. I'll talk to Bess and keep her busy.
If you're sure, I'll go to the fishing shack. It sounds like if Nick was hiding something, it might be there.
Sorry! I was just in the bathroom. Be right out. Go.
Und jetzt, er loadet wieder. Und er loadet. Tja, lädt. Steht auch da. Da, links unten in der Ecke steht es. Okay, und nichts angelötet. Untersuchen wir im
Nick's
nächsten
Fishing
Video.
Shack.
Danke fürs
A
Anschauen.
lot of memories
Tschüss.
here.